All great deeds and all great thoughts have a ridiculous beginning. Rising. Streetcar. "4 hours in the office or the factory."
Office, how can I help you?
Meal. Streetcar. "4 hours of work." Meal. Sleep. And Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday.
Office, how can I help you?
Thursday. Friday and Saturday. According to the same rhythm, this path is easily followed most of the time. During every day of an infamous life, time carries us. But simultaneously, he situates himself in relation to time. He takes his place in it. He admits that he stands at a certain point on a curve that he acknowledges having to travel to its end. He belongs to time, and by the horror that seizes him, he recognizes his worst enemy, tomorrow. He was longing for tomorrow, whereas everything in him ought to reject it. His exile is without remedy, since he is deprived of the memory of a lost home with the hope of a promised land. This divorce between man and this life, the actor and his setting, is properly the feeling of absurdity. At any street corner, the feeling of absurdity can strike any man in the face. A man wants to earn money in order to be happy, and his whole effort and the best of a life are devoted to the earning of that money.
Good news, you've done a fine job lately. You won that Anderson case.
What's your proposal?
Happiness is forgotten. The means are taken for the end. But one day the why arises, and everything begins in that weariness tinged with amazement. Begins. This is important. Weariness comes at the end of the acts of a mechanical life, but at the same time it inaugurates the impulse of consciousness. What follows is the gradual return into the chain, or it is the definitive awakening. At this point of his effort, man stands face to face with the irrational.
I have great news. I'm retiring. And you're fired.
He feels within him his longing for happiness and for reason. The absurd is born of this confrontation between the human need and the unreasonable silence of the world. Their meaningless pantomime makes silly everything that surrounds them. A man is talking on the telephone. You cannot hear him, but you see his incomprehensible dumb show. You wonder why he is alive. This discomfort in the face of man's own inhumanity, this incalculable tumble before the image of what we are, this nausea, as Ray of today calls it, is also the absurd. But Sisyphus teaches that all is well. The struggle itself toward the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy.